All right, let me jump back to the Diddy Kong real quick and defend myself here. Okay. So I picked it up because I've heard amazing things about it, and I figure it's gotta be just like Mario Kart racing, but
You
Donkey Kong people, right?
you are
Okay, so
right because I've heard most people put it in that Mario Kart racing, Crash Bandicoot Team Racing. They put it up. Some people put it right in that top three. So you did pick a
so he,
good game.
so here's the thing: I didn't really know the difference between Japanese games and American games, and you couldn't use them on different consoles and vice versa. Like, I didn't know that. Okay, so here's where things got shady with the guy that I had bought it from. I'm like, so this is gonna work on like my Nintendo 64. Yes, I got it. I go to, it won't. It won't fit in the console, and I call Joe. I'm like, "What's the deal?" He goes, "You bought a Japanese game. What do you expect?" So I bring it to a store. I trade it in. The guy changes the carts. He changes the cases and sells it. And somebody can use it on their American console. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me that I could do that, asshole?
Well, because this place, I don't know, should we name drop them, even though we'll probably go back to some point to get more stuff from them.
I don't know, dude.
Jeff and the employee, just, they're not compatible people.
No.
Sometimes you expect customer service when you go to these places. Like, somebody who wants to sell a product goes out of their way to sell you the product. Not even be
Right?
particularly needy. Because I could see somebody being like, all right, this person has a million questions. What was your question that you asked when you wanted to buy a video game console?
So here's the thing, right? They say that the customer's always correct, but in this guy's mind, the customer isn't even there. So it wasn't a console, actually. I wanted to pick up. I think I had already gotten the console, but it was the Super Nintendo controller that I was trying to buy from him.
And you didn't
And
want one of those bootleg ones.
no, I wanted like the real deal. Like I was like, I'll drop the money to have like the real feel. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at one in the glass case. Like I'm knocking on the glass case, and I go, I want to have that Super Nintendo controller. He goes, well, yeah, we don't have any. I'll have to wait until the owner comes back. And I go, no. Knocked again on the glass. I'm like, I'm pointing right at it. I'm like, this one right here. He goes, yeah, we just don't have any. And I said, you're not even here with me right now. I want this one. I seriously was about to lose my flipping mind, dude.
And with
It
this
was
place, it's not one of those stores where like you're getting a great deal or it's out in the open. This is
no.
legit marked up in a
Yep.
glass case for probably
eBay prices.
eBay price, yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what? At the time, if you're in a pinch, fine. Just you'll. I'm the kind of guy, and I think Jeff is too. Is that I will take the extra few bucks hit to just have it. Okay.
Convenience. It's right there.
I'm not trying to be like the Game Chasers or any of these other shows where I want to get the best deal. I totally see the value in it. But when you factor in gas and just like wanting to have something or the experience,
Yeah.
fine. If the thing is in the case, you would expect that somebody be like, oh yeah, this is
Oh.
a store. I sell things.
He was just like, yeah, peace and love, man. Yeah, I don't have it, man.
Well, I
No,
mean,
man.
and that sort of brings me in, like, the other thing we both wanted to do this weekend was scratch the itch of picking up more retro stuff. And, like, you know, the Strange Main store.
Yeah, man, that has
So-
some strange stuff.
It's, it really does. It's a lot of it's tapes and records, but there's
Yeah.
like I basically think they take anything at this point. But half their store is filled with display pieces that you're like, can I buy that? No.
No, that's not for sale.
So like I see this 1980s or something stuffed Wolfman doll, and I'm kind of wanting to get more Halloween stuff, and I'm like, all right. So I've already spent a couple bucks here. What's the price on that thing? Oh, that's not for sale.
Yeah, you
There's
can't
like
have that.
there's like three of us that run the store, and we don't know each other's prices. Okay. Thank you.
Nobody wants to sell anything. Like, you literally have cash in your hand, and you're trying to give it to them. They won't take it. I don't understand. Like, this is my hard-earned money, and I want to spend it here.
So do you think it's like a sign from the universe almost when the person comes back and doesn't want to sell it? Because I was thinking, like, after, I'm like, all right, so what if he would have told me that Wolfman's $25? That wouldn't have been so far out of the realm that I wouldn't have justified buying it, because after parking and WWE stuff and food
Yeah.
all day, clearly my wallet's already bleeding and crying out for help.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't have just said, well, screw it. It's like 30 years old and it's awesome. Like, why wouldn't I want? So for him not to throw out a number, I feel like I saved myself $30 for something I really didn't need.
Yeah, but that's just ridiculous, man. Like, the price is the price. Come on, right?
Yeah.